Hi students. So today we will start with chapter number 2, First World War and Russian Revolution. Now we are going to start topics from the history section. Okay. So what do you mean by First World War? So when many countries were fighting together against each other, okay, not two countries, many countries were fighting against each other. That time it was known as World War, and these world wars have happened twice. So it's known as the First World War and the Second World War. So here we will study about why did the World War happen, why did the Russian Revolution happen. So let us study in detail. So the Western European countries, okay, Europe is a continent, and the countries which come in the western part of Europe, they wanted to expand their empire. Okay, they wanted to acquire new territories, and that is why they started going towards Asia and Africa. But before they went to Asia and Africa, they captured their neighboring countries also. Okay, so if Asia is a continent and if India is capturing all its neighboring countries in Asia, that is how the European countries, they started capturing their neighbors also. Okay, the countries which were next to them, which were very near to them, they started capturing that for expanding their empire. Now in this, the major role was played by Spain. Spain is a country in the Western Europe, and it started capturing its neighboring countries. It had taken control over Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. And what happened? The Portuguese king, he was in relation of the Spanish king. So when the Portuguese king died without a son, without his heir, the country of Portugal also came under the control of Spain because they were in relations. So for 6 decades, 1 decade means 10 years. So like this, for 6 decades, monopoly in colonization of non-European countries was with Spain, which means for 60 years, only Spain was establishing or acquiring countries outside Europe. Acquiring means वहाँ पे fight करके it used to take that country under its control. And that is how for 60 years or 6 decades, only Spain used to acquire territories outside Europe. Similarly, Italy was under the control of France, and many states of Germany were under the control of Austria. So like this is Italy and Germany became the victim of France and Austria. Now what happened when all these three European powers, now they had captured all their neighboring countries, but they still wanted to expand their empire, right? So these three countries, they went to Asia and Africa to expand their rules, expand their empire. And when these three countries, they were going and fighting in Asian and African countries, the European countries which they had captured, like this, the European countries which they had captured, they got free. They fought with them and they got free, like England. And these countries, along with England, also fought with many Asian and African countries to gain control, to expand their empire. Now, why did countries expand empire? To become very, very strong so that they can rule other countries and they can become rich. Now, what happens when a country captures another country? When Spain is capturing other countries like Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Portugal, it takes all the money, all the resources from these countries. It makes these countries very, very poor. And that is why this was not acceptable. Okay, Spain was looting Belgium, Netherlands and other countries. So when Spain, it diverted its attention from these countries and it went to Asia and Africa to take more countries under its control. These countries revolted. England was also a part of this revolt. All of these countries, they started revolting and they became free. And along with Spain, these countries also went to Asia and Africa to gain more control so that they are not under control of Spain anymore. They also become powerful like Spain. Is it clear? Okay, so in the next class, we are going to study in detail about the colonization of Asia and Africa. Which countries in Asia were colonized by which European country? And similarly, which countries in Africa were colonized by which European country? And how did the World War start? Now, why do you think there would be World War? Because if Spain goes on capturing many countries and it started looting them, it was not acceptable. And to become free, these countries also revolted, and like this, the First World War had started. The Russian Revolution also started like this, about which we are going to study in detail in the next class. Okay? So till then, bye, take care, and have a nice day.